what we'll see what statues I got coming in. Some of this stuff from Sideshow doesn't update. Actually, hold on. I don't know if it puts my address if I open up certain things, but like this, my Catwoman piece has said it said shipping today for like a month. And then this hasn't updated that I paid the whole thing. And I just saw other pictures today that people were getting theirs in the mail. So let's see. This painting should pop right up. Yeah, so I was like, I got. Oh, let me make it full screen. I was like, yeah, I got this one framed. Yeah, I got it like that because I want to get the. I'm gonna get. There's not really much on it. The Darkside Studio, 1/3 Michelle Pfeiffer Catwoman statue, because the other one's 1/4 that's masked. But if you get the maskless one, it's 1/3, and I think the maskless Michelle Pfeiffer is like infinitely cooler than the mask. I mean, she's just the OG to me. I'm 32, so that was like my first exposure to Catwoman. Yeah, and then the other one. Yeah, I was so jealous when this other guy's popped up, because I'll show you the other statue I'm getting. Is this piece? So man, I need that. So let me go to my Prime. So Prime doesn't update their stuff when it says partial paying or paid off. The ones that say shipped and stuff like that I already have them, so they don't ever update their stuff. So most of the stuff I put it on a payment plan, because you should absolutely never deplete your liquid assets for a non-guaranteed return on investment or something that is not crucial to your livelihood, like nice car, blah, blah, blah. Don't deplete your liquid assets to, get stuff like that. Payment plans are cool. If you got a credit card, build your credit up. So this should be the next one that I get. I got the Dawnbreaker, the bonus version. Can't wait to get this one in, dude. Pretty much my whole goal is just like all the Knights Metal stuff. Technically, the last one I actually have to get that's not paid for would be the Batman Who Laughs 1/3. But the aftermarket on that is like, it's people are asking way too much money. My opinion for stuff like that is, I don't know, dude. Once you take it out of the box, it's just kind of like a car to me. I feel like it loses its value. Like, now, if you're like someone trusted in the community and like you just took it out to make sure there's no breakages and stuff and then put it all right back in, I can deal with that. But if it's like been sitting on your shelf for 3 years and like collecting dust, whether you have smoke in the house or non-smoke or animals or no, it doesn't make a difference to me. Once it's like, dude, I'm not paying you almost double for what you paid for an item that's no longer brand new. I'm just gonna cut my losses and get a brand new statue for around the same price, because at the end of the day, it's like, you're not gonna die if you don't get this. This is a super expensive hobby. I said in my other video, I've spent like over $10,000 in like less than 4 months on statues I want. And, thankfully I work hard enough and have been blessed enough to, be in a financial situation, have some more fun like that. So it's like, just depending on your financial situation, like, I love this hobby and I love statues, but, be smart about it. Yeah, but this one should be next. But again, like, they do kind of take a long time to come in depending on what boat it gets on, because I'll pay the $230 to $300 for economy shipping. Dude, I'm not gonna die if I have to wait 3 months for a statue. You know what I mean? That's a very privileged circumstance to complain about. Like, oh man, my $2,000 statue is gonna take 3 months to come in. My life, I'm not gonna complain about stuff like that. It doesn't mean it doesn't suck, and you're spending good money, and when you're spending that much money, I understand you expect the product in a certain amount of time in a certain condition, but I'm not gonna die. I'm also trying to get the signed CGC for this. There was one guy on eBay who had a 9.8 signed, but it must have sold because I can't ever find it again. But yeah, this will be the next one. Hopefully it's here within the next 3 months. And then I did buy the red Merciless. Now with my Knight's Metal line and collection specifically, I'm not getting the blue one, and I'm not getting the red Death. I'm gonna get the reverse Red Death, the gold one, because I don't want two statues that are the same color. I thought it just might look weird with both of them being red. I want it kind of broken up. That's why when I got my Knight's Metal Superman, I didn't get the black one because the Grim Knight is already super dark. My Drowned is super dark. The Bane I just got super dark, so it's nice to kind of have some color break that up. So yeah, I was really excited to get the red one. I think they only did 100 of these. Yeah, they did. They only did 100. So yeah, that's another one I can't wait to get. That'll be the last one I get from Prime 1 in the order we're looking at these in. Let me... I think if I just type in Batman Metal, this one should pop up. No, it just sucks when it's you can see it on the site, but it's sold out. Oh wait, this is it. Yeah, and I got the deluxe version of this guy. I think I should be getting this one in 4 months. Right? Somewhere around there? Maybe a little bit longer than that, but yeah. Yeah, it'll go Dawnbreaker, then this guy, and then Red Merciless for these. And then the ones I'm getting from Sideshow, it's I'm obviously going to get the... I think this one's going to look sick next to the Drown with the tentacles and everything like that. I'm trying to get the CGC for this one right now too, but it's I basically only want signed ones, and people are a little, their asking price is a little high for signed ones too, for a comic that came out in 2017. So some of the prices they're asking for, you can get Grail CGCs for. Yeah, so those would be the next ones I'm getting from Prime 1 that are already paid for now. It's just the website never updates. And then I'm definitely going to get that PCS Shredder. And then I'm getting this Blade as well. I'm surprised it didn't pop up right away. Unless I passed it. Oh, no, here we go. Pre-order. Yeah, this Blade 1/3, man. That thing is if you're a Blade fan, that is the ultimate statue. There's a sick custom Blade on Throne statue. But again, astronomical pricing. That's just not worth it. It just depends on how deep your pockets are, or how fiscally irresponsible you are, and what you get and what you don't get. Because statues for me, it's one of those things that pretty much the only whole line I want is Knight's Metal, just because I love the Knight's Metal comics. And Harley Who Laughs should be dropping soon from Prime 1, hopefully, and then maybe next year the Knight's Metal Wonder Woman. But with statues too, it's dude, if you're not in love with it the second you see it, it's anything else. It's not gonna be worth the money to you. It's this one just from the video game, and I saw a lot of people reviewing this statue, and they were talking about they were all this one isn't supposed to necessarily represent Wesley Snipes, but it's supposed to represent the video game, and it's the video game is modeled after Wesley Snipes, so it is modeled. It's just the cartoony version versus the film version. So I mean, how are you gonna look at that and say that's not modeled after Wesley Snipes? Drink Prime. Yeah, so I'm super excited to get that guy. Yeah, so this is the one. I think this one's supposed to come in November. Yeah, that's gonna be sick. And then I'm trying to think of, there was oh, I know. Well, the new, so it's already low stock remaining, but I don't know if that's just a gimmick or not. Who knows how accurate that is. But this guy right here. I am super tempted to get this, man. I got my finger on the trigger and I'm ready to pull. But again, like, I'm trying to save up for a new house for me and my girlfriend too in the meantime, and like constantly like dropping 1,000 here, then 1,000 here, then 1,000 here. I mean, dude, that's like a mortgage payment for, you know, a lot of people. Is, you know, and I'm buying it, spending it on something that's gonna sit on my shelf. But man, I mean, when they do those low, I have like I can play the devil's advocate to myself on both sides of the argument of the low edition sizes. I feel like when you do low edition sizes in this type of price range, it's definitely considered more like a wealthy man's hobby, because your average person who wants to collect these just simply can't afford it. And again, that's it's no one's fault that people can afford things that other people can't. Like, good for the people who are financially successful. It's not like everybody's born with a silver spoon in their mouth. A lot of people work really hard for their money and they're allowed to buy this stuff if they want. That's not the point, but I'm just saying, like, man, like, I don't have an issue with side, like, amounts, like, getting up to the 2,000, 3,000 range. I don't think it takes the fun out of collecting, because in the grand scheme of, like, how many billion people exist on this earth, and you have something that they only made 1,000 or 2,000 of, period, like, that's astronomical, dude. That's crazy. I don't think people share that perspective. Again, that's just my 2 cents in opinion. Doesn't mean I'm right. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. But man, that thing. At first, I saw it at the what was it, Comic-Con Japan or wherever Prime One had their booth, and I wasn't crazy about it at first, just because I don't love bright, vibrant colors. I like straight up more, you know, dark figures. That's why I was so torn on like Red Death originally and if I wanted it or not. But I'm definitely getting the reverse. But yeah, you guys might see this in the collection. We'll see. We'll see if I pull the trigger or not on it. I will definitely, upload a video if I do, saying that. Man, I can't. Oh God, even looking at it right now, I just want to like bust out the card, charge it. But I gotta, again, if you choose to be in a relationship with somebody and live with somebody, it's like your life is no longer just about you and your wants. So you have to, find that good balance. And my beautiful, sweet, poor girlfriend will probably have a heart attack if she sees another box show up on the porch that's like over $1,500. Like, dude, it's like, you'll get it if you get it. It's not like a controlling thing. It's just like you made a decision to be a partner with somebody. So it's like, if you don't want to, commit to stuff like that, that's fine too. You can be single and then, do everything you want your whole life. But I prefer companionship and spending time with a wonderful human like her. And yeah, so she deserves fairness. So see, I almost didn't like the Red Death statue. I just thought it was too much red. But then I don't know, I like gold more, you know what I mean? I have all gold watches, all gold chains. I'm just like a gold guy. So this like kind of just fits my personality more. Yeah, man. So I feel like getting this one balanced with the red Merciless will just look better. So it's not two of the same color. And some people were saying that they wanted to like get like the Red Death and the Reverse Red Death and then both Merciless. And I guess if your pockets are that deep, it doesn't really matter, but investing that much money into the same exact statue, but just the color's different, is not worth it to me. You could buy something else completely different. But yeah, those are the ones I got coming so far. That Joker is kind of up in the air. And then the last one I'm up in the air about. I have some other ones I'm going to buy too, like an X-Men and stuff like that, but everybody already knows what those look like. They've been out forever. My goal is to have all the 1/4 X-Men. I'm trying to strike a deal with Cable and Hope right now from one seller, because that Cable and Hope statue, if you're a Cable fan, is literally the sickest statue ever. Oh gosh, of course it's not going to be on the first page. That one, and then a Psylocke statue, but I mean, yeah, the world's expensive right now, so people want money. They don't want to lose money, but it's like, I just can't. I gotta draw. You gotta set boundaries for yourself too. Like, even if you can afford something, doesn't mean you necessarily should. You know, always got to set boundaries for yourself. I get crazy anxiety. I have really bad addictive personality. You know, whether it be my Legos, I collect all kinds of stuff, expensive. I waste money on so much stuff because I just get FOMO and I get anxiety, and that's why you really gotta stick to just one line if your pockets aren't deep enough, and like just accept you're not gonna have everything. You know what I mean? Like some people are in life are always gonna be able to afford things that you are not. I want to go get a brand new Audi R8. I can't. You know, and I accept that. But this is the last one I'm actually kind of torn on. This one. Between that Joker though, and between the Joker and this one, I would get the Joker. Just because this guy's so massive, I don't even know where I would put him. Like the house I live in right now, I originally just bought it for myself as like it's gonna be like a flipper, sell it, bigger down payment for the next house. It's 1,000 square feet, it's nothing crazy. And then my girlfriend moved in, so it's just like I'm real limited on space. So. But yeah, man, that one's crazy. Yeah, so that's kind of what I got going in, just like my random perspective on a couple things. Yeah, man, you know, it's you're not gonna die if you don't get a statue, except that you're not gonna have everything. You know, be realistic about your wants and needs, and at the end of the day, just taking care of yourself and your finances is more important than having things. You know what I mean? It's cliche as it is, like none of it's coming with us when we die. But while we are here on Earth, we deserve to be happy and experience stuff and, you know, experience the fruits of your labor. You don't want to save every dime either until you're 70 years old and then you didn't do anything your whole life, but you got a big pile of money. Like for what, you know? So, yeah, everything's perspective, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at right now with the collecting and what everybody can look forward to that I'm going to post on the channel. So, thanks for watching.